He's got to get after his brake bias. That's the second time I've seen
to the back of Ferrucci and
boy.
spins him round.
We know what that's going to lead to, James.
A penalty for avoidable contact?
Yes, sir.
Indycar saves the world, NASCAR saves fuel, and F1 saves energy and the climate by not racing. All this and more next on the Pit and Paddock Racing Show. Welcome back to the Pit and Paddock Racing Show. NASCAR went to upstate New York for the SVG 250 and shocked no one by winning another road course. But Michael McDowell shocked everyone with a P2, and Lil Ty Gibbs got to third without being crashed by Ryan Preece.
That race was about as exciting as in upstate New York and nudist beach.
Lots of geriatric bodies full of Botox, collagen, and Ozempic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I just had dinner too.
Don't. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, SVG started out on pole and led the whole first stint of the race. By lap 15, he was up 5 seconds.
Wow. Why did NASCAR run on Mother's Day? IndyCar didn't run on Mother's Day.
I don't know. I feel like in the past they've had that week off.
They used to not run on Mother's Day. Mother's Day and Easter were the 2 days off.
Instead, we're going to go to a place where it's nearly snowing and run, I guess was their strategy.
Is the France family trying to make every other family dysfunctional as theirs?
Probably.
Like racing them to piss off all the mothers. Okay.
That must be it. SVG flips the stage, so he comes out 8th, still gets stage points. Chastain stays out and ends up winning the stage.
I'm surprised SVG went in early because I would think he wants all the points he can get. I mean, it's not like anybody's going to catch him on the track anyway.
He probably should have just stayed out that first stage and grabbed the extra points.
Yeah.
Because, I mean later in the race, he powered through everyone.
I mean, in the rest of the season, it's not like he's winning ovals.
Yeah, or even stages anywhere.
Yeah.
He's, like, lucky to get a top 15.
That was a puzzling strategy.
Well, let's move all the way down to lap 40 when, oh no, we've got a canopy sitting on the racetrack. That was the most interesting moment so far.
It's like tumbled through the air and landed on the track.
It's like a secret tornado ripped through the infield.
I heard it was a homeless tent that blew up from the New York mayor's front yard.
Quite a few of those.
Yeah.
Extra debris caution.
No free bus rides, but here's a homeless tent.
SVG pitted, came out 7th, and Michael McDowell stayed out and kept the lead. See how that works out for him.
Yeah.
A couple laps later, lucky Lord Byron spun himself out in the bus stop.
I called that the Byron Blaney brouhaha.
Byron Blaney sounds like a full name.
Well, it does.
Byron.
Does Blaney have a son? And Byron has a daughter. That could make that happen.
Trying to make power drivers in the future.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, SVG managed to get himself all the way back to the lead, and he won stage 2.
If it wasn't for stages, SVG would be so far ahead, he'd be having dinner watching the battle for P2 at the end of the race. That was ridiculous.
I wonder if he could lap the field if a race ran green all the way through.
He would probably lap most of the field at least.
At least in the last stage, some interesting things started to happen. Joey Slogano ended up blowing a tire, bringing out the yellow flag. Everyone made a pit stop. SVG still leads.
Poor Joey, baby. He's not having a good year.
Man, he's finishing like 30th every race.
I know. Lap 72, former Garden Gnome Tyler Reddick guesses wrong on the flag man throwing a yellow and pits, but there's no yellow.
Whoops.
And he pretty much screwed himself for the race.
Yeah, he was at least top 10-ish somewhere. Not anymore.
We don't do yellow flags this weekend.
No.
No yellow flags on Mother's Day. Ask IndyCar.
Yeah. That's a whole nother. Help, someone. No. Sit in your car.
Squirming. Stupid Rossi.
SVG makes his final stop on lap 76 and comes out 26th. And the top car stayed out looking to go the distance on fuel.
Was it a good idea for NASCAR to add those 10 extra laps to this race?
I think those extra laps gave you that finish where some people tried to stay out and some people made the pit stop. So that's probably more interesting than if everyone was on the same strategy.
So it kind of made it so you had some people who were off strategy, and
Yeah,
we could watch SVG pass a lot of cars.
rather than SVG continue putting minutes ahead of other cars. SVG was making up like a second a lap on the leaders after he came out. Then with 8 laps to go, SVG is back to the lead, making up 29 spots in 17 laps.
He's not with 23XI, is he?
Oh, no, he's on Trackhouse.
Oh, they weren't part of the lawsuit.
No,
Okay.
he just wins the races, I guess. On the last lap of the race, was it the last lap? There was about 6 to go, or so. Cody Ware slammed into the wall. No caution. Apparently, no one was paying attention to Cody Ware. I guess that's normal, but
I don't think.
TV didn't even catch it. And I saw a picture of the wall later, and it was broken. He broke the outside wall of the track, and no one caught it.
Cody Ware's fans aren't paying attention to Cody Ware at this point.
Apparently, he wasn't either.
Yeah. Trying to do a Facebook post.
SVG ended up winning by over 7 seconds.
It's like an old Max win.
Yeah.
Or a 15 years ago Lewis Hamilton win. How did McDowell end up second? Like, I was wondering, is he on the 23XI or front row teams?
Oh,
No, he's on Spire.
Spire.
How did Spire do so well?
Well, they've won already this year. Well, Horse Cigar. They're not.
That's right.
They're not bad. They're pretty high mid-tier pack, and he's good at road courses. So he did follow SVG's strategy. If only SVG didn't exist, Michael McDowell would probably have 3 more wins.
Who was the curly-headed ringer driver that they used to bring in for the one road course a year?
Oh, Boris said.
Boris said.
He was fun.
He was like 7 feet tall, and
He was never. I don't think he ever won one, but he was always around until all the other drivers got good at road courses, and then he stopped showing up. We still didn't have any donuts in the Gen 7 car. SVG tried like a loop, but was kind of lame.
maybe a Rockford next time?
The Rockford?
Yeah. You know, where you're going backwards and hit the brake and
Oh.
take off? That one?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
That would be cool, because nobody's donutting this car. I don't think Max Verstappen could donut this car.
It's too big. NASCAR announced that they will revisit the Kyle Busch altercation at Texas after not issuing Busch a penalty for wrecking John Hunter, even though they did penalize Preece for wrecking Gibbs. NASCAR released a decision that they'll wait for a race where Kyle Busch doesn't crash to issue the penalty.
Kyle Busch is his own penalty. Like, why didn't you penalize Busch? Yeah, he does it himself.
Look, guys, it's just sad at this point.
Can we make it any worse for him? Like, I gotta appreciate Preece's honesty in saying, I'm gonna crash that guy, and then crashing Nick.
And then using that in the penalty announcement. Yeah, he said on the radio, like, so what we've learned is don't say it over the radio.
Yeah.
Or admit to it in any way.
Time for best and worst NASCAR paint schemes for the Glen. Is that what that place is called? Watkins Glen? They just call it the Glen?
The Glen.
Are they trying to make Northeastern America sound cool?
They're trying.
That's not going to work.
That mud pit didn't seem cool, though. My good car this week was the Bubba Wallace with the Hardee's car, because I'm trying to mix it up, and it was a good looking car, I think.
It's got like a happy star.
Yeah, even though I don't know what Hardee's is. Do they mean Carl's Jr.?
They mean Carl's Jr.
Oh, okay.
In Southern language, it's called Hardee's. My best car, I'm with the Recce Spinhouse in the 47. Well, I don't know what it was, but the colors reminded me of the Irish Spring soap. Makes me feel clean as a whistle.
That's good.
That was a good commercial. Worst car?
Noah Gragson had it was a Long John Silver's car, but also sponsored by Hot Sauce. So there was just blood red streaks on the car. It looked like he had hit a deer in the middle of the race.
It's appropriate.
Yes, I guess they didn't think that one through all the way.
I hit a deer or a climate protester. I'm not sure, but
Stop oil. What was that?
worst car, Blaney, the number 12 Menards car. I didn't think they could make that car any uglier with the highlighter yellow, but they did by adding a grass green hood. Wow. It's like they hired a colorblind graphics designer for DEI or something and set him loose.
They're like, well, we're going to go with highlighter yellow. Let's pick the worst colors to accompany that.
Oh, it's terrible.
Any noteworthy cars?
I went with Bell in the number 20 Koofandy car, because what the is Koofandy? It sounds like it comes from adult toy manufacturer Venus VK's store.
I still have no idea what Koofandy is, and I don't want to look for it.
Is that like Fubar or Fubu? What was that clothing line? Fubu?
Oh, Fubu.
For us, by us? Yeah.
I don't think they meant us.
Okay.
Coming up next, NASCAR heads to Dover for the new All-Star race.
Oh, Lord. Predictions? Who's going to win Dover?
Chase Elliott is good at Dover, so I think he can win. Also, the race is going to be awful, and Dover has no business being the All-Star race.
I researched Dover and found that Kyle Busch has the most wins at Dover, so I'm going to go with Hammy. And my alternate pick is whoever has the most recent divorce and needs the $1 million prize.
That's fair.
Indycar opened their holy month with the Indy road course race, where Christian Lunge Guy dashed Mucus's dreams and saved us from another Pablo win. So, and Ray Hall has another podium. 2.
That's good for him.
Yeah, good job, Ray Hall. Now, if you can only qualify for the Indy 500.
Well, there's only 33 cars, so hopefully he makes it in.
Oh, I hope so.
Rain postponed qualifying to Saturday, even though rain tires do exist. I don't understand that decision.
Too much rain?
Get out there and drive. It's more fun when it's raining.
Yeah.
For us, at least.
And Captain Kirk still managed to blow qualifying again.
And, of course, Alex Palou on the pole by half a second.
Can we change this channel? I've watched this before. I don't want to watch Pablo anymore.
Are we doing this again? Well, Pablo led the field to the green flag and into a giant mess at turn 1, thanks to Rosenquist, who took out Pato and Scott Dixon.
That was a good start.
Yeah, I like the start. It's like, yeah, carnage.
IndyCar changed the rule to allow push to pass on restart now. That's like asking a class of third graders, hey, who wants ice cream? They're all going to use push to pass on restart.
Now it's just a wait. Why doesn't we even need it anymore?
Yeah.
Just get rid of it at this point. Lap 6, Crashmusen decided to mow the grass, and Captain Kirkwood got up to P2.
He took advantage of the carnage.
Yeah.
Lap 12 was dominated by a big chunk of debris in the braking zone on one of the turns that Indy didn't seem to care about.
The booth was livid about it after a couple of laps. Like, it's right there. Oh, my God.
They brought in a Formula One officiating crew. What? It's debris. Nobody's hit it yet. Just go race.
It's like, usually that's fine, but it was like right in the middle of the braking zone on the track. Well, lap 21, Rossi's hybrid fails. He comes to a stop on the front stretch. Thanks, Honda, on the radio. Indy only throws the local yellow for some reason. He's stopped right in front of the flag stand.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there running laps. He's looking confused, throws a bird at the flag stand.
He didn't do the double wheel power bird, though.
No.
That was the best one.
Should have ran out on a track and done that.
Yeah.
Great highlights.
I liked Rossi in the interview right after saying, the hybrid system is something no one wants and doesn't improve racing. Like how higher taxes are supposed to make the weather cooler. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't didn't work.
What a mess. Great work today, Indycar. Many end up making a pit stop, but Palou and Kirk stay out thinking the pits are closed. Another, I don't know, miscommunication there. Pretty bad.
They stayed out for some reason. I don't know why. But by lap 25, they finally get a full yellow, and the leaders pit late. After a while, though, Captain Kirk catches up to Pablo, but they're at the back of the pack. No, I thought this was a critical point in the race. Why did they pit so late? Because it pushed them way to the back.
Yeah, I don't know. Just miscommunication there or something.
Hey, IndyCar said the reason they waited so long to throw the yellow was they were trying to let the pit cycle go through so they didn't affect the race outcome.
Were they just trying to go head to head with IndyCars? Like, oh, we're going to wait. We're waiting on the yellow while Rossi sits in his car and finally just gets out, so they have to throw it. Well, that put Will Power back to P1 for the restart. I'm sure he'll stay there.
I haven't heard much from Will Power this year.
No, he's had kind of a rough year. Going out early quite a bit.
Around lap 28, Rosenquist tried to jump over Kiffin Simpson. He was angry at the spelling of Kiffin's name, which nobody understands.
No, everyone should be angry about that.
I would have just gone with Griffin Simpson. That sounds cooler.
Yeah.
But Rosenquist did give the world a lesson on letting go. You got to let go of the steering wheel before it breaks both your wrists.
That's right.
Did you see how violently that thing snapped right before he let go of it? It would have broken wrists.
Should have told Mick about that.
Yeah. Would it help if they put power steering back on the cars?
I think it'll still snap.
Yeah, because look at Smiley in F1.
Yeah.
Ricardo. He broke his wrist and they have power steering.
Just gotta let go. Kirkwood gets past Palou as the leaders work their way back to the front. But, oh no, on lap 40, Kirkwood uses an Andretti pit crew who gave him their trademark slow stop, and Pablo makes it back to the lead.
That was sad to watch.
I see him coming, it's like, they're doing it again. Oh my God, they did it again.
Even the commentators. This is the 15th time this season.
15? How many races have there been?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because it happens multiple times during a race.
Wow. At this point, Andretti just needs to wipe out all the pit crews and steal the crews from Ganassi or somebody.
I would have, at this point in the season, it's like, you're all fired.
Yeah, how are you still messing up?
You're going to have to make like 8 pit stops during the 500, and you can't have half of them go that badly.
In a race like this, you have to do your job like twice for about 5 seconds. That's it. Don't screw up for 10 seconds of your life.
It's not bad. That's bad.
Somehow, still at this point, the announcers think it's a race between Pablo and Captain Kirk when they're at the back of the pack off cycle.
Maybe they're just used to saying that.
Yeah,
So
why are you guys still talking about those two? Like it's the races between them when they're nowhere near the front.
Lap 59, Will Power tried to leave the pits early. Not sure what's going on there. Did you see that part?
I was totally confused by what Power was doing. Like, oh, you're not supposed to drive over the gore line, but then he tried to loop around.
He sprinted out, went over the blend line there, but then he was like, oops, it's cool if I just turn back in and come out the right way, right? It is not. It is not cool.
You cannot cross the gore line. The blend line, is that what they call it?
Maybe that's F1. They say the blend line.
The police officer told me it's called the gore line when he pulled me over on the freeway.
Oh, were you driving through it?
Yeah.
Oops. Well, it should have been larger.
Nobody was coming.
Yeah. With 18 laps to go, Mucus and Lunge Guy are fighting for the lead, but Malukas ended up getting lunge guarded.
You know, I was confused. Why was Lunge Guard that much faster than Mucus? Like, they both just came out on new softs. They shouldn't be that far apart.
Yeah, you'd think the Penske would be faster. McLaren, I think he made a mistake somewhere on the track that let him get by. But he did drive away a little bit.
Yeah, Lunge Guard drove away from him, and I thought, man, is this just more Penske figuring out new ways to fail?
Probably. 3 laps to go. Mick punts St. Ferrucci and reminds us why he doesn't drive an F1 car anymore.
I'm not sure why Schumacher's in and out of IndyCar.
He said he just rubbed him.
He misjudged Ferrucci's deceleration and just ran into the back of him.
He's not having a great season so far.
He's not having a great career so far. Did he ever get anywhere near the points in, 3 years in F1?
No.
No.
I mean, but he was in a Haas, but no.
No. Even Gene Haas said he crashes too many cars. He's not coming back.
It's expensive.
He doesn't have his father's magic.
Well, Lundgaard ends up stretching out the lead and gets the win. And I'm going to start betting on these races because
Did you call him last week?
I did call him for the win.
Oh, wow.
And he probably could have won a good amount if I actually bet on it.
Polymarket, one of our faithful advertisers.
Yeah.
But Ray Hall got a podium, which I would not have bet on again for this year.
No, that's 2 more than I would have thought.
I don't think I would have bet on it for the decade, actually.
No.
What will happen first? Ray Hall gets a podium, or Jesus comes back, or Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'm going with Grand Theft Auto. If you bet on Jesus versus Grand Theft Auto, you win either way, because if Grand Theft Auto, you bet on Grand Theft Auto. If it comes out, you win money. If Jesus comes back, you win anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're Mormon.
Well, Indycar created a special shirt for the upcoming Washington, D.C. race, but quickly pulled it from their store over backlash for its message, which read, One Nation, One Race. Indycar later fired their PR consultant, Third Reich Solutions. That should have thrown off some red flags.
I heard the entire lot was bought by Graham Plattner, the Democratic Senate candidate from Maine.
Yeah, he seems to appreciate those kind of things.
Yeah, he had that tattoo of SS.
Yeah, the SS tattoo.
Now it's a Celtic knot.
Oh, okay, well.
You can turn any tattoo into a Celtic knot. Next up, we get 1 million hours of IndyCar practice and qualifying.
Then we get the Wiener 500 with a new car added this year, the Corn Dog. It's gonna be a blast.
I thought they were all classic cars. Did they make one into a corn dog, or did they add a corn dog car?
They're gonna add. I don't know. They just said they're adding the Corn Dog into the race.
Okay, because those cars are from like the '60s.
The Wienermobiles.
Yeah.
What do they have? 6 of them? Are they all that old?
Yeah, they go around to other races now and do like shows and stuff like that. But after the Wiener 500, we get the culmination of IndyCar Holy Month, the Indianapolis 500.
The second biggest race of the weekend, obviously.
Yes. Right after the Wiener 500.
F1 announced that they will change the power unit in 2027 from a 50-50 gas-electric split to 60-40 gas-electric. Why is this such a good idea?
Wow. What a big change. That's really going to improve racing.
It's like, I like where your head's at with that. Let's go 100-0.
Yeah.
Back to a normal engine.
It's Europe. They probably had 16 committee meetings to get that far.
I'm surprised they're even discussing changing it into a season. Usually like 3 years out we have to go because of all the meetings and agreements we need to make.
It was a bad idea, just like we said it was going to be a bad idea from the beginning.
Right. Everyone's like, it's not going to be good. It's not good.
It is Mario Kart racing.
Maybe it'll help it a little bit, but it's not enough.
I like your theory of 50-50 is fine. Let them charge and disperse energy as much as they want, as much as they can, wherever they want.
Yeah.
And then that would be more like racing.
That would at least be interesting.
Instead of super clipping. Formula One issued a statement that their revenue is up 53% this year. Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess it's the price of all that merchandise I saw.
F1 also reports they will use the additional money on a study to determine how they can increase prices even more for fans. Because
that's about all that they do.
Yeah.
I'd use it to bring back the pit girls. I miss the pit girls.
Yeah, I know. You know what? The pit girls kind of got robbed by the Me Too movement.
Yeah, that was a shame.
No more pit girls and no more flyovers. I don't know what stopped flyovers.
We got the B2.
Well,
the USA just went like, yeah, we're going to do this.
Yeah. America does a flyover. Who else does the flyovers? France. Oh, wait, no, they didn't have French. Who was it? Was it Brazil?
I think so.
Yeah, Brazil's like, we're doing the flyovers. Shut
Oh,
up.
they always have that Middle Eastern airline fly over. That's kind of boring. Just a passenger jet.
I think somebody thought that the military aircraft were hurting somebody's feelings. I don't know.
Sounds very European thing to say.
True.
Pit and Paddock continues to bring you the news that matters with a list of the top 5 highest paid drivers.
That's important news for people.
Very important news for a not busy F1 weekend. Number 5 is Lando Norris, pulling in $30 million a year.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I could do something with that.
Number 4, George Russell for Mercedes, $34 million a year.
Huh. Good thing he has more wins than his teammate with all that money.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Charles Leclerc with 34.5 because he demanded to be paid more than George Russell, apparently.
Ferrari's not going to be outdone by Mercedes unless it's a motor.
No.
Second highest paid driver, Lewis Hamilton, $60 million for Ferrari.
How many points per dollar is that this season?
Wow. Yeah. How many points does he have? Like 20?
And number 1, Max Verstappen, pulling in a handsome $70 million.
You can afford your own plane and yacht with that kind of money.
I believe he does.
Yes. Also of interest, lowest paid drivers is a 4-way tie at $1 million for Colin Pinto.
Colin Pinto.
Colin Pinto for Alpine, $1 million. Lawson and Lindblad, both Toro Rosso, $1 million, and then Behrman for Haas, $1 million. I feel like that's the minimum.
It must be the minimum.
Like basketball, like 500,000 minimum.
Yeah, something like that. Noteworthy, Lance Stroll is not the lowest paid.
Wow.
Which makes sense because he probably said, "Hey, Dad, I want to get paid more than that."
Yeah. Can you give me another $10 million? Come on, you just spent 130 on a wind tunnel. Next up, 2 more weeks of nothing for Formula One, and then Canada instead of Monaco.
Oh, racing at Canada instead of Monaco is like dating a 7 instead of a 10. It doesn't look as great, but it's a lot more fun.
That's true. Monaco is the most boring race of the year.
God.
Actually, yeah, I think I'll be happier with Canada.
Canada usually does something entertaining.
Yeah. Usually works out better with the 7.
Sometimes it ends up raining half the time. That's nice.
Yeah. A new strain of hantavirus has killed 8 people on a South American cruise ship. However, it was later learned the deaths were self-inflicted after the people realized they had to spend 2 weeks on a Carnival cruise ship.
Oh, that's rough. Have the nurses started choreographing their TikTok dances yet, or are we going to wait on that a little while?
They didn't have any nurses on the ship.
Oh.
Just Fred.
All right. Well, get your masks ready. The state of California has advanced plans to implement a wealth tax on billionaire residents. The tax is estimated to raise over $100 billion. Governor Newsom said they would use the money to add nearly 35 feet to their high-speed rail line.
Oh, wow.
Just getting that much closer.
You think he can stretch 35 out of 100 billion?
That's generous.
Yeah.
Probably be closer to 20. After the U.S. military released a cache of previously classified UFO files, the government called a meeting with a group of prominent pastors to discuss how to answer congregant questions about UFOs. But the pastors couldn't seem to remember any details after meeting with agents J and K.
Look into this device.
Yeah, it's a timely Men in Black joke.
I want a neuralizer.
Yeah.
See how
The
much trouble you
neuralizer.
could get yourself out of if you had a neuralizer?
What did you just do? Nothing.
Nothing.
It's almost as good as the... These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Oh, the Jedi thing. I like Jay going. Which one was K? Will Smith was K?
Was he K? Tommy Lee Jones was
Okay.
one of... I don't remember.
Jay going and let her eat candy and cake and junk and stuff. That was an awesome movie. That's it for the show. Next week we have just NASCAR.
Just NASCAR. Indy qualifying, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that. Especially if there's tears. It's good if there's tears.
Oh. Yeah, but everyone's gonna make it. It's not that interesting.
Is Catherine Legg gonna try this time?
Yeah, she's in the car.
She's number 33.
Yeah.
She beat Graham Rahal that year.
Yeah, she's
the one
in
that he cried.
a Foyt car, so probably be decent.
AJ Foyt knows how to put a car together. Bobby Rahal?
Not at Indy.